So we're getting ready to do our first planting in the garden, and we got our garden plans that we finally have established, and Leroy was asking me how on earth we're going to fit all these cucumbers in the garden, and it was a very good question.
Yeah.
So Dad's got a couple more arches coming, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3 total, which is enough for 12 plus 6. How many plants is that? 13, 14,
15, 16, 17, 18.
So that's 18 of these cucumbers. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start planting today, Leroy, onions, because it's still a little chilly out. It feels really warm today, but we have a couple different kinds of onions. We have these ones, and then we have the ones in the pack.
That's a lot of roots.
It is a lot of roots. All right, so it's a nice, beautiful, sunny day. It is still getting a little cold out at night, so we're going to start planting in the garden today, but we can't plant everything. We're going to start with some onions. We have these. There's a wasp in here.
Yeah, two. There's 2 of them.
2 wasps?
Yeah, there's another.
Paper wasp. All right, so we're going to start with these onions. These are just kind of some yellow onions we got from a family member who had those ready to plant. And then our red onions that we grew from seed. So let's get started. You want to take those?
Yep.
I'm trying to carry everything. Matt asked for wood, so I don't know if he's going to go ahead and start working on the gate. That would be awesome, because you probably haven't seen on camera, but I've tripped over the electric fence, which isn't on during the day right now. I've tripped over the electric fence that we're using as a gate right now at least a dozen times.
Making a raised bed for the strawberries so they stay in their bed.
Get these strawberries contained because they're headed everywhere.
Now I don't know where to go because the dirt.
Well, these are weeds, but here's the strawberries.
I'm going to pick that weed.
Everywhere. Yeah, you can pick that one and then this one right here. Thanks, bud. Give them to the chickens. They'll love that.
This is how it'll be. And then when I get more of them, I'm going to put another one like this and screw it to here.
Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Let's put them up kind of by these tomato pieces. First little corner done. I had to dig up one of the bigger strawberry plants, but we'll try to plant it back in here. We had the pitchfork upside down, that's better. Matt is moving our trellis. We've always had it on the back here by the chickens, and I'm kind of sad for it to be moving, but I'm excited because we're moving it right to where the gate's going to be, so that we're going to walk in to a little secret garden. Anyone else read that book as a kid? It's one of my favorites.
I shovel it out.
You bet. Alright, we want to make sure we save the dirt, so I'm going to push quite a bit away. Oh, look at that! Did you see that little sprout? What do you think that was? A weed?
Oh, those are in our sandbox a lot.
Is it? Alright, here, we'll put the dirt right here so we can find it again. Go ahead. Look at all the wood chips in that dirt. It's breaking down. Isn't that funny? That used to be all wood chips. Now it's breaking down and it's becoming dirt. Man, I love gardening like this. Look how easy that is to dig into. So cool. Alright, I think we need it even deeper. Let's see how big it is. Keep going. This is what we're going to try to plant in there. This strawberry plant was growing in the pathway we're going to walk in at. Alright, let's see if it'll fit. Your trowel out. What do you think?
Good.
We're good. Now you just use your hand and take the dirt that you dug up. We're going to push it around the base where the roots are, but you got to lift the leaves up carefully so they don't get dirt on them. Go ahead, you do over on that side. Because any leaf that gets a little dirt on it, it'll probably die. There you go. Isn't that cool? All that dirt used to just be wood chips. See how it's
Yeah.
breaking down into dirt? So cool. So the wood chips will hold the moisture for the strawberries, and strawberries love water. They'll die without it. So we have to put these little wood chips back around. Same thing. Lift up the leaves. You don't want them on top of the leaves. Okay? You do the ones over here. Here's some extra for you. It's just kind of like wood chips and leaves right now, isn't it? How does that look? A little bit more here. Oh yeah.
I just planted a strawberry.
Sorry about that. We kind of stopped. We had some neighbors stop by while we were busy out in the garden. It was just nice. We haven't had anyone but ourselves to talk to for a while. Right, Matt?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I love you.
we're getting going planting on the onions now.
So planting some onions. A little trick is the bottom of the bulb here. You want to line it up with the fingertip. And you just put it on the soil 3 inches apart, and you just push it in. That's it. Do it to all of them.
Where'd you get that cool tip?
My mom.
So you really don't plant onions very deep. They're almost barely even standing up. If we go past these first leaves, we're gonna end up getting dirt in the onion, and then we're gonna get those like rotten, yucky spots when you cut into an onion.
We had leftover dirt from the raised beds from our greenhouse. So what I did is I just pulled the wood chips back, and normally we just plant in the ground right away. But I figured, being we had all that extra dirt, hope we'll bring it in the garden. So I just put some dirt in here so it's nice and soft and loose.
Oh, something is stinging me. What's in my hair? Oh.
Is it stinging you? How'd that feel? She was getting stung by a pencil.
So, wait.
Crazy pencils are around here. They fly around and sting people.
And it must have started sliding down, so I was like, something's...
Okay, so we got the onions done, and I gotta go get some wood chips. But I'm gonna come down here and water these first. So the first half is it a white onion or yellow? I believe it's a yellow onion. We got them from my aunt. And then these are the red onions. So we got all those planted. Hopefully we do good this year. She saved a couple, right? Yeah. We saved a couple. We're gonna put them back in the greenhouse. We're gonna plant them in the front, because we want to save those for our flowering and save the seeds for them. So, and I was reading, you can get anywhere from 300 to 500 seeds from a flower or from one onion. So hope that works. We've been, you know, it took us a long time to get this far and accomplish this much. So this garden is only growing every year, and we grew it more because of the greenhouse this year. So
We kind of kept to our original design plan, but it certainly helped having the drawing. We're going to move the peppers back a little bit, and we're able to fit all the onions in 2 rows. So that was awesome. Matt started a little edging for the strawberry bed. Our garden isn't quite square, so we're just making it work the best we can. And we have 1 cattle panel arch up already, which is awesome. And a second one's gonna go right here, and then this will be kind of, I don't know if you can see that. Another arch will be right there, and then we'll have just a walkway right here. Exciting!
Alright, well, if you like this content,
be sure to click that thumbs up button and like this video.
and subscribe down below, and then leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Glad you got to see us again.
Bye.
Bye.